I said, will you please vote to participate in OhioCheckbook.com the same way that all these entities here have. And what I said to Karen Karenher, the director there, and to the OPERS board is, I said, listen, a lot of these governmental entities that have already volunteered, they have larger operating budgets than you, and they have more people than you. So you take Franklin County, for instance, Clarence Mingo, I guarantee you that the operating budget and the complexity of Franklin County dealing with health and human services and public safety and all these different moving parts, I guarantee you that's more complicated than some folks sitting in the OPERS office moving around numbers on a piece of paper. So they committed to vote on at their September meeting. One of the board members said, hey, I think it's reasonable to vote at the September meeting, and I think I spoke there in June. So their September board meeting just happened a week ago. No vote. And now we have the director at the OPERS pension system telling us, well, we got to think about it, we got to study it, we've got software changes, this and that, basically throwing every single excuse in the book up against the wall. And what I've said to them is, don't tell me how choppy the waters are, just bring the ship home. Work with us. Recognize the fact that this information belongs to the taxpayers. This information belongs to the retirees. And somehow these people at the Ohio Public Employee Retirement System, the board members, the executive director, and the bureaucrats deal there, I think they may think that I'm going away. And my message to them at OPERS is, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to stay vigilant, we're going to be tenacious, and we're going to get those finances online. And what I've said to Karen Karenher over there, and I've said to their board, and I say to their staff is, this information is already a matter of public record. All we're doing is using technology to put information online that's already a matter of public record. And so after I spoke there 3 months ago, they commit to voting on it in September. And then they just sort of push it aside and decide not to vote. I think it begs the question, what do they have to hide? It's for all the journalists in the room, for any citizens in the room, for all of you who are members of OPERS, because I know we have a lot of OPERS active and retired members here, I encourage you to call Karen Karenher, email her, show up at their board meetings, and ask them, what do they have to hide? At the end of the day, this information is public information. This is taxpayer information. We as taxpayers have a right to see. And I'd just like to finish up by applauding everyone here in the audience for being here. I appreciate you driving up and driving down and driving over from wherever you're from. And